Hello! Welcome to the stream, guys. So you know how I had one friend on my face? I have two now. What a delight. I'm so blessed. A new friend. Twins. Yes. I wasn't expecting originally, and now look. Name them. I will not, because I've already, like, beaten the shit out of this one. So. Welcome to Saturday Morning Dooger, guys. Yeah, I decided to go against the mold of like the typical place where a vampire would bite you. And I figured, you know, like probably what would be more likely is you'd be like macking and then they'd try to just kind of covertly bite like near your mouth. You know, so that's my costume. Yeah, lots of blood in the chin, exactly. Yeah. You know, vampires, they're just like everybody else. They're all gonna be into different stuff, you know? Let's tweet. I forgot to. Saturday Morning Dooger. Oh, I should have worn my spooky shirt. It's too late. It's too late now. I'm already here. I missed it. Has kissing Quinn been successful? We have yet to kiss Quinn. I've played some Potionomics off stream. I beat the second competition handily, easily beat it, which was great. And yeah. So far, the closest thing to smooching Quinn that's happened in that game is they told me that I'm cute when I'm terrified. Yes, my darling. Can you see? Oh, how pretty. Wow, I love it.
Can I see it again? Oh, my God.
Oh, you want to see it in the camera?
So pretty.
So pretty. Okay, hold on. Hey. All right, climb down. I need to work, so if you need something, can you go to Daddy?
Okay.
I love the picture, though. It's beautiful. Bop, bop. She just slammed the bedroom door open. That's my child. I love her. Haven't seen her in so long. I know, yeah, we don't have her on stream super often anymore, so. For a variety of reasons, but one of which being that she goes to school now. She's a big kid. It's crazy. She is enjoying school, yeah. We had a rough start to the school life, but she started like making friends and she's gotten into the groove of like how school is and stuff, so. Fridge worthy. You know what I love? Clark doesn't even ask us to put things on the fridge. This is the sort of confidence that I'm glad she has. She'll make something and be like, this is going on the fridge, and literally just walks away and puts it on the fridge herself. She'll grab her little stool, she'll find a spot for it, she'll put it up on the fridge and be like, yes, I crushed that. Is handoff easier now? It depends. We've had a couple of handoffs that have still been really rough, but generally. You gonna go draw some more? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. Once she's there, she's fine. So I'm gonna call that good, you know. What's the thing to the left of the paintings? This is a cat fountain. Cats are more likely to drink moving water than still water. So it's a little fountain that makes it so that the water is constantly moving. And my cats drink out of it a lot. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Priority mission smooch Quinn. Yeah, that's what I was saying when Klecky came in. But yeah, I've continued to play. I've continued to try and convince Quinn that I'm good smooching material. This is in Potionomics, by the way, for anybody who missed that part. This is a game called Potionomics that I've been like kind of obsessed with. It's been really, really fun. But yeah, there's a character I'm trying to smooch in that game, and they are big gremlin energy. And yeah, the closest I've gotten to them being like, yeah, maybe I could smooch you is they told me that I'm cute when I'm terrified. So it's toxic, but no, don't point it out. No. What do you mean? Those tags aren't on there. No, I haven't tried the Quarry. No, Sam and I were going to play the Quarry this month. I totally forgot about that. Yeah. Just chatting, end game. Just chatting raid content. Yeah, there's no way we're going to play it before October ends. There's no way. We don't have the time. We have a child. Until Dawn PT was great. Until Dawn PT. Do I have a costume? No. I pitched the so the idea that I had that I talked about on stream was because Clark's going as a witch, so I was like, I could be her cauldron, and she vetoed that hardcore. No matter how I pitched it, she was like, no, I don't like that. It's like, okay. So I'm probably gonna be in my Kigurumi again, 3rd year in a row. I will be comfortable. I know. Yeah, my pitch was that if I wear like a big cauldron costume, then when we come to a door, I could like crouch down and she could like reach in and I could hand her things out of the cauldron. It would be cute, but she was like, no. Yeah, that was my original pitch. Was I could get like a black cat Kigurumi or something, but I didn't get it in time. I don't think that there's enough time to get that now. It's okay. I don't think we'll be doing trick-or-treating as a group this year. A bunch of the kids are super sick, so I don't think a lot of them are doing trick-or-treating. There was supposed to be a big like family like Halloween party for all the cousins. So Clarky and I were supposed to make like party favors and like cute craft things for them, and my sister-in-law like decorated her whole house and stuff, but like 4 of the kids are super sick, like can't get out of bed kind of sick. So we were like, next weekend we'll just decide spooky season is still going and we'll do it next weekend. It's fine. Clark's very excited. She's downstairs drawing right now. We went to the craft store to get a couple of things. And we saw, because she had been talking about how we didn't have enough like crayons and color pencils and stuff that are like different skin tones. She's like, Mommy, I only have one. She only had one, and it was kind of like this kind of a color, I guess. What is that? Like this kind of a color, except lighter. And she was like, I want to have more skin tones. And we went to the craft store, and they had like a huge pack of washable markers that was like 20 different skin colors. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Clark was like, how are the craft stores there versus the US? I mean, the US is, our craft stores are bigger in the US. I have yet to, I feel like the craft stores in the US tend to have bigger fabric sections. Hobbycraft is like the one that we have near us, and they have fabric, but it's really limited. So it might just be the area that I live in. I don't know. But I feel like, I lived in a pretty rural area growing up, and the craft stores that were near us always had big fabric, like, collections and stuff. Oh, my family's popping popcorn and watching kid Halloween movies. That's cute. That's very cute. Yeah, my mother-in-law was like, if you want fabric, you have to go to a fabric store. Going to a crafts shop, you're not gonna have enough like variety to get what you're actually looking for. Kid Halloween movie recommendations. I would be the wrong person to ask about that, but it sounds like a bunch of people in chat are well versed. Hotel Transylvania. I complained a lot about Hotel Transylvania recently. If you're looking for a show to put on, though, that's very kid-friendly. Clark adores Vampirina. That's on Disney+. Vampirina's very cute. Did the humans roll for today? No. Shall I roll for humans? Let's see how the humans are doing today. And next time Sherlock shows up, we'll have him roll for cats. All right, humans. We got a 19, baby. It's a good day for humans. I know, wild. I know you're meant to like dry this sort of stuff out, but the rest of my face feels really dry, so I'm gonna just roll the dice on this. Classic ones that I watched as a kid: Hocus Pocus, Nightmare Before Christmas, Charlie Brown's Halloween Special, Wallace and Gromit Halloween. Yeah, I feel like things like Nightmare Before Christmas gave me nightmares. So, I think ones like that, it really depends on their age, you know? But yeah, I don't know what it was specifically, but there were aspects of Nightmare Before Christmas that were like, anytime I tried to go to sleep for a while there, I would see like specific moments or specific like monsters from Nightmare Before Christmas, and it would scare me so much that I couldn't sleep very well. Yeah, I did love James and the Giant Peach, but James and the Giant Peach is the same. Yeah, there's like an aspect to the art direction of James and the Giant Peach and Nightmare Before Christmas where everything's just like slightly unsettling on purpose, you know? Nightmare Before Christmas is PG rating. Not recommended for under 8. Yeah. Coraline 2. Oh my god. Coraline. Yeah. I think Coraline, like, Coraline is a mixture of unsettling art direction and also unsettling theme of the movie, just in general, you know? Coraline 1-star reviews are a hoot to read. Oh my god. They're always, I showed it to my kid and now my kid is scared. Yeah. I think that there's plenty of things that there's plenty of content that's technically made for kids, but even young adults will sometimes watch them and be like, ooh. Do I have a favorite horror movie? I don't watch a ton of horror movies, to be honest. I don't tend to enjoy gory movies. I don't like movies that have a lot of stuff happen for shock factor, if that makes sense. I enjoyed the first Saw movie a lot, and then that went completely off the rails. Because I liked the sort of psychological element of Saw, and it really lost like the interesting aspect of that after the first movie to me. Yeah, I like movies. I like horror movies where it's mostly like, I guess mostly thriller sort of stuff, you know? But I can't watch them by myself. There's a show, I guess, that's on Netflix right now. That's a horror show. I can't remember what it's called, but I was like, oh, Sam, you know, the new anime season hasn't started yet. This was a while ago. New anime season hasn't started yet. We've finished everything. Should we try watching this? There's like it's like a new horror show on Netflix. I think I'd like to try it. And Sam walked in, looked at me and goes, I just read a thing about this, and apparently the first episode has like the most jump scares in a first episode of anything ever. And I was like, oh, then never mind. I actually don't want to watch that. I'd rather die, actually. Midnight Club, that's what it was, yeah. I was like, okay. No thanks. He was like, well, maybe you'd get desensitized to it and it would be fine. And I was like, and if I don't, just gonna have a terrible time for an entire episode. No thanks. Midnight Club is actually fine, I swear. It plays a lot with it. It's kids telling each other stories, so they call it out. Interesting. They aren't typical jump scares. Okay. I didn't feel like Midnight Club had any successful jump scares. But it's super lame. Damn. Get him. Drag her. Okay, interesting. Maybe we'll try it then. Although now we're deep in the anime season, so every time we get an opportunity to watch something, it's just anime. It's hard to keep up with everything. Oh my god, I don't know how, but we didn't realize that there was new My Hero. I think I mentioned this on stream. We didn't realize there were My Hero Academia episodes to watch. So, we watched, what was it, on Thursday, I think? We watched the first 3, and then I had to work, so. Hello, my love. What's up?
Put it in the bin because...
Why? Okay. Hold on. Go on. Can't trust anyone in this house.
I accidentally whipped my picture.
You ripped it, so you scrumpled it up and put it in the rubbish.
Yeah.
Aww. No, I have to work, baby.
Do you like your next picture?
I do. I like all of this.
It's a parachute hop floating up into the air.
Oh, interesting. I like it. And that's why she doesn't show up on camera super often. Her accent is so cute. Thank you. I don't know why I said thank you, but I agree. Honesty here, is Chainsaw Man gore or scary? It's not scary. No. It's a lot of gore. Yes, for sure. Is My Hero still one of the big draws this season? I do think, if I'm being honest, I do think that the My Hero hype is coming down now.
Mommy.
Yes, darling. Sure. I think my phone is in your room. Can you go grab it? It's on your bed. Can you go get it, please?
What's this spin?
Wow! That skirt is so pretty when you spin.
It flails out!
It does. The button's getting a workout. It's fine. Is it there? Here, hand it to me. I'll open it up for you. Can I show you a funny picture?
What? It's a guy and he's going.
Yeah, it is.
But instead of
There you go.
a smiling mouth, it's a triangle mouth.
It was a triangle mouth. I'll show you. Mommy's letting me watch her phone. She's so jazzed. Where is it? Summer made something cursed a while ago, and I made it my phone background, and every time I see it, it makes me laugh. This. It's this. It's my D&D character. So yeah, I mean, that's my phone background currently. Well, that's my phone background when you unlock it, which is almost better. So when you're looking at it originally, you're like, oh, because my lock screen is this, which Doodle made, our DM for Hellions. Where is it? It's this. Oh, it's so good. I love this so much. This is like one of my favorite moral pictures ever. They made it for me when it was my birthday. So that's my phone background, right? So like super cool, you know, very neat art style. And then you open it up and it's just Dash going. It's so stupid. Anyways, what were we talking about? Who even knows, dude? Who even knows? Oh, anime. Yeah. I think My Hero hit its peak, and I think it's coming down now. I know that the current arc that the anime is in, some people feel like after this it starts to go downhill story-wise. So yeah. I don't think that it was one of the anime that people were talking about a lot for this season, because there's a lot of other stuff that had more hype to it. I think Chainsaw Man for sure outshined a lot of stuff in terms of things that people were excited for, you know? I was so excited for new Mob Psycho, and that has definitely delivered. So yeah, I don't know. My Hero's fun, you know. I'm friends with Tolosi, so I can't escape Chainsaw Man. The Chainsaw Man anime, I was so nervous about. I've said this a few times now, so. But I was so nervous about it because the manga's so weird. It's so weird, guys. Like, Chainsaw Man is super fucking weird. And I was like, I don't know whether or not it's going to be really hard for them to capture what is interesting about the manga in the anime. I've said before, I don't think Blue Lock has been successful at that, right? Blue Lock is a really good manga, and I don't think that it's translating to anime very well. Chainsaw Man has translated perfectly into anime. It's I don't know how they did it, but the anime has been great. It's so good. It has the exact like vibe of the manga, you know. So yeah, and then like, no spoilers, but My Hero, the first episode of this season of My Hero, there was no preamble, and maybe some people appreciated that. I was kind of like, it feels like they literally throw us into the middle of a season. Like, there was no like, hey, remember all these characters? Don't we love them? Anyway, here's a story now, you know. We didn't get any of that. It was just like, and now, continuing the epic tale of My Hero Academia. It was just a lot from episode 1. So, yeah. I've been thinking about, I kind of lost a bit of interest in My Hero Academia lately. That's what I'm talking about, though, right? You're not alone. For sure, you're not alone. This is season 6, I think, of My Hero. And yeah, it's, you know, it's fun. I still love My Hero. I love the characters and stuff. I prefer it this way. It annoys me when a season starts up and I get a recap. I don't need a recap. I just don't want to feel like it's not the beginning of a season. It feels like it's the middle of a season. I just don't think the pacing was right for the start of a season, that's all. I don't need them to remind me everything that's going on. I feel like the high points of My Hero is the... Yeah, I totally agree. And maybe that's just like the market that I am as a My Hero Academia fan, is like, I just love all the characters. So if I don't get rewarding interactions between the characters before they're thrown into high tension situations, I feel a bit like something was missed tonally, you know? But, you know. But what are you gonna do? Babbity booby. Tokyo Ghoul, man. Talking about an anime that shit the bed real bad. Tokyo Ghoul is huge. It was so big. And it feels like it took like 2 episodes for everyone to be like, ah. Like, it just fucking... God. Isn't that incredible, though? Tokyo Ghoul was huge. Huge. And then they were like, I know that this stuff happened in the manga, but what if we did something else? And it just fucking... Absolutely not. It went bad so quickly. Anyways.
Hi, Sparkle.
What happened? Basically, season 2 happened. It was like season 1 was pretty strong. I feel like the way that I can't remember exactly, but I think the way that season 1 ended, people were like, oh, that's different from the manga. And it hadn't followed the manga exactly the whole time, but people were like, oh, that's different. And then season 2 was just completely off the rails. They took stuff, correct me if I'm wrong, they took stuff that's like way later in the manga and made that season 2 and skipped a bunch of shit. It's super weird. The same thing happened with Promised Neverland. Yeah. I don't know if it has to do with like overthinking the fan response to the manga. Promised Neverland had a lot of critique. I really enjoyed Promised Neverland as it is on the tin, right? I liked the manga a lot. Do I think that there were a ton of big tonal shifts? Absolutely. But I was fine with it, right? And I think I feel like sometimes when translating or turning something into an anime, maybe there is too much of a conversation about like, can we fix the manga? You know? Like, can we fix it? Can we make it so that people aren't mad about it? But then typically the way that they try to fix it doesn't help. It just infuriates other people, you know? I was so mad at the manga, I'm almost glad the anime managed to make it worse. Incredible. God, this feels like such a return to form talking about anime. It's actually really fun to be keeping up with a bunch of stuff right now. Yeah, because I think it's like, okay, so how do we fix this? Do we just... the whole arc that thing happened in, do we get rid of that and just pretend it doesn't exist? That doesn't ever go well. Or do we change what happens in the arc? And I think the former feels easier to just be like, no. Instead of looking at the whole package of that arc and going, is there a way that we can adjust some stuff here? Because I think some anime has been successful at doing that, at taking a story and adjusting some things, right? They do that with novels all the time. When they turn a novel into a show, they'll adjust all kinds of shit, you know? Wait, or did I? I can't remember if I ever finished the Parasite manga. So I can't really speak to the differences with the Parasite manga or anime. Parasite was like the first adult manga that I ever read. I read it when I was way too young to read that. Yeah. I've been thinking about, so forever ago, when I was about to move to England, I donated basically all of my manga, almost everything, right? Because at the time that I got it, I'm old enough that at the time that I started collecting manga, there weren't translations of any of them really. So my option was, if I wanted to have them in my life, I had to get them in Japanese, even though I couldn't read them, right? So I had just a shit ton of Japanese manga that I didn't read and I didn't use. And so I was like, I would rather that these go to someone else who would actually use them for something, whatever it is that they would use them for, right? That's fine. And recently I've been kind of like, man, I wonder if I should start recollecting my favorites in English. Part of me really wants to do that. I think that would be fun, because I still really want to rebuy all of Vinland Saga. I'm still really upset about Vinland Saga because I had so much of it and it's gone now. But I would love to recollect Vinland Saga. I have the first 3 volumes of One Punch Man. I have Uzumaki, but I really don't have a whole lot. I have Witch Hat. I don't have much anymore. But I used to have all of Yu Yu Hakusho. I would love to rebuy all of Yu Yu Hakusho. Should I try the Vinland anime? Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I was very happy with it. I'm so curious to see how people feel about the next season. My friend and I plan to buy all of One Piece when it finishes. I just watched a video where somebody was organizing their manga shelves, and the One Piece Piece manga just kept going, dude. They were stacking One Piece manga for so long. Yeah. Oh, I love One Piece. I've never been able to stick with it long enough to get caught up. I don't think that it's because I hit like slow points or anything like that. I think it's just a lot. It's hard to carve out time to consistently read it, I guess. Yeah, on one hand it's nice, to not have like a ton of stuff. Like a ton of books and things anymore. I have a very manageable number of books and manga and comics and things. But I think it would be really fun to have all of those again. And I would be, I guess like it gives me an opportunity to re-support the series that I do enjoy. I have a very loose relationship with One Piece. I check in once a year, I catch up on the major story points, and then I dip. Yeah, I think that makes sense. To just check in occasionally and be like, all right. Because, with something like One Piece, a chapter takes a couple of minutes, So, like, it's kind of nice, honestly, if you're able to just be like, all right, I'm going to, read the last 30 to 50 chapters. I know, I saw. Yeah, King of the Castle, they added a Twitch plugin, like we were saying. I don't think you can blitz Vinland Saga the same way. No. The chapters are a lot longer as well, is like a huge issue. There's also like a certain... I think there's something to be said for manga with more or less detail in the art. Not saying that there aren't some absolutely incredible One Piece panels. For sure there are. But I think One Piece, the way that it's drawn, it allows you to very quickly like flow through it, right? Vinland Saga has so much detail in what you're looking at, and there's so many like huge fights where you really have to like, part of it's appreciation, but part of it is also like, if I don't look at this for an extra second, I'm not going to be able to tell what's happening necessarily, I think the art is really good and very clear. There's just so much more going on per panel. I get into a One Piece flow state. Yeah. Yeah, since we started MangaPod, I've noticed like it's funny. There's such an interesting. I almost thought I'd make like an XY like chart that's like how much dialogue there is and how much detail is in the art, and how that applies to like the amount of time it takes to read a 20-page chapter. I have not watched Eden Zero. If you take a look at this XY time chart about anime, look, I'll make it. How's MangaPod going nowadays? Currently, I think this. Oh no, because this coming Monday's Halloween. I don't know when our next MangaPod's gonna be. MangaPod's always been pretty cash, you know. We don't fuss about it too much when somebody can't make it, so that's nice. But yeah, I think this is week 3 that we've been off for X, Y, or Z reasons. So we just do it when we can. It's still fun. Yeah, Vinland Saga really shows what giving artists a couple more weeks to work does. The Shonen magazine era versus the monthly afternoon era is so different. Yeah, monthly stuff is just, they're just gonna have so much more time to add like the little things, you know. How much Spy Family have you watched / read? I hear it's the thing to do. Spy Family or Spy X Family, however you say it, is great. It's super cute. The anime is very cute. I think the manga, I think some of the comedic stuff lands better in the manga. But they're both very funny, very wholesome. I enjoy both quite a bit. Are there any manhwa or webtoons you're keeping up with? No, not right now. Lately, I don't know what this weird like specific area of TikTok is, but lately I keep being recommended TikTok accounts that are owned by people who are developing a webtoon or manhwa, but it does not exist yet. And it's driving me up the fucking wall because they'll make, you know, videos on TikTok of like their characters interacting or like, you know, showing off like their OCs and stuff and like be like, yeah, this is my character from this. It's a webtoon or it's a webcomic. And I'm like, cool, where can I read it? And they're like, it doesn't exist yet. That has happened so many times. And I'm like, I understand building hype for a thing that you're making, but holy shit. Just let me read it. The algorithm's working overtime for real. It's basically, here's my OC. It is. And look, a lot of times I'm like, I like your OC. I enjoy your OC. Where can I see more of them? And they're like, you can't. Okay. All right. Okay, all right. I did put up my first, because I put up my first TikTok that was from one of our streams. So I had to, oh my God, I had to kick the dust off of Premiere. I made a TikTok video from the Potionomics stream because they specifically didn't want me to tweet. They were like, because I was sponsored to play Potionomics, right? So we did our Potionomics stream, and then they were like, and now we want you to make a TikTok. And I was like, you guys know I've put 2 TikToks up ever, and one of them is me just warping my face and cry laughing, and that's it. You know, like I don't have a whole lot going on TikTok. Do you know that? And they were like, no, it's fine. I was like, okay. So I made a video. I made a TikTok video for the first time ever. It was pretty fun. Oh, thank you. It came up on my FYP. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thanks, guys. Mad respect for people that just go online and post OCs. Don't tease with a story that's not real. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Is I'm like, I can't tell how often this comic is never going to exist, you know? And I'm fine with that. I'm totally okay with somebody being like, this is my OC. I love them. I'm never putting them in anything. Or I intend to put them in something someday, but I don't know when or if it'll ever happen, you know? Have you read any Western comics recently? Galaxy the Prettiest Star, I think, is the most recent Western comic that I read. I don't understand why a company wouldn't want you to promote on all platforms. They you know, they ask for a specific thing, and then you go, okay. They're not going to ask me to promote on everything because they have to pay for that. Like, if we're being totally honest, the way that it works is every step of the way, every specific individual thing that you do, you get paid for, you know? And so if they're like, okay, we want you to do the stream, but we also want you to do some form of social media, then they'll choose whatever they think is going to get the most engagement. And they might be looking at TikTok, which makes sense. They might be looking at TikTok and going, people are really successful at promoting games with like really good character design and stuff on TikTok. So we want people to make TikToks, you know? Hi, how you doing? Are your ears doing okay? What's up with your ears? She's got like these little boo-boos, and I can't tell if it's like a skin thing. She's got these little like angry skin patches. They don't look like bites. But she has had like skin problems in the past, so. So it makes sense if it was something like that, but it's never happened on her ears before. So part of me is like, should I take you to get looked at? Should I get your ears looked at? I keep checking her for like buggies and things. There aren't any. And Potionomics streams were fun. Yeah, I played. I was saying earlier, I've played a bit of it off stream. I did the second competition and absolutely crushed it, which was great. But a lot of people have said that they've gotten stuck on the last competition. So the lack of a free play sandbox endless mode hurts that game. Yeah, I said that too. I think that the game would really benefit from two game modes. One that has the competitions and one that just doesn't. One where you just make potions and kiss people and that's it, you know, would, I think, do so well with that game. You can't play past the competition? You can't? Oh my god, that's such a huge issue. What's the current song? Gabora's theme, instrumental from the Zelda and Sleep album. But like, I can't be the only one that's giving that feedback, right? They must be getting that feedback from a lot of people. So if the game does well, hopefully they can take the time to add that, you know, an alternate game mode. Or even just, yeah, let you just keep playing the game after. I mean, I haven't gotten to that point in the game. So, I will say that the further in stop, I hate when you lick my feet. It makes me want to die. Every step of the game has like a pretty major change to like the story. So stop, you're such a Grem. Yeah.
Guess we'll have to wait. We'll wait and see, won't we?
What's with pets and licking feet? I hate it too. It drives me nuts. I don't like to have socks on, but I also don't want any creatures licking my feet, you know? So. No game news. Any plans for the day? This morning we went to the craft store and got some things before we found out that the Halloween party was canceled. We got a bunch of stuff to make things for the kiddos. So we'll have some extra time to do those now, which is nice. And then I don't know what we're doing with the rest of the day. I can guarantee you, though, my kid's about to fall asleep. 100%. What time is it? Yeah, it's past 2. She's 100%. The second she was like, can I watch something on your phone? She was going to take that phone, go into our bedroom, cuddle up next to Sam, and pass the fuck out in like 15 minutes. I can almost guarantee you. Yeah, this is not the time. This should not be nap time. This is not a good time for that. But here we are. It is cute. I tried to get her to do that earlier because I could tell that she wanted to just like, but she was so excited to use her craft stuff, her new like pens and pencils and things. So that's why she was coming in and out showing pictures, right? But yeah, what else did we play this week? We played Scorn. Oh my god, we certainly did. We certainly played Scorn. Oh my god. I actually, you know what? I enjoyed the shit out of Scorn. No, we didn't beat it. I don't know. I don't even know how far we got into that game. But aesthetically, it's exactly what it said it was going to be. You know? The combat was absolutely terrible. The pacing of that game was atrocious. A lot of people complained about the puzzles. I didn't mind that kind of stuff. I just think they really needed to choose either this is a combat game and you kill stuff, or it's a stealth game and you don't kill stuff. And there are plenty, I said this when we played it, but there are plenty of games that give you the option for both. This game, I think, tried to give you the option for both and was not successful at it. So, yeah, I wish that they had just gone all in for one or the other. I enjoyed the wife hugs. I also enjoyed I would love to know how that turns out. I really want to finish the game just to see how long our wife sticks around for, because she 100% is going to die, right? Or we're going to die, like one of those. There's a weird creature that attaches to us and sticks her hands in our tummy. Spoilers. And so I was like, it's our wife. So, you know. The ending of that game is triggering. I wonder if I should just watch somebody else do the end of the game and just see what happens. But yeah, for what it was, at least what we played, you have a wife in that game. As a goof, yes. Basically, an alien creature attaches to us, like, in a parasitic way. It helps keep us alive, but it also hurts us all the time. And I was like, I just started calling it my wife. So... yeah, and we played King of the Castle, which was great. I'm really excited to come back to it now that it's got a Twitch plugin. I think that's going to be great. Because the big issue that we ran into with King of the Castle was people joining regions but then not knowing what region they're in or what they're voting on or any of that sort of stuff. And so they fixed that right away. I know at least 3 people that quit at a certain part in that game because of how frustrating it is. Interesting. In Scorn? And I assume it's past where I was, I assume. Thank you. I cut it a couple months back. Hell is Others has an update. Sure, I'll update that. Hell is Others, I think, was interesting. I really want Sam to play this. I would be curious to know what Sam thinks of Hell is Others. It's like a survival roguelite kind of a thing, but it's also a multiplayer, like, battle royale sort of vibe as well. Like, it's really interesting. It's very different from what I thought it was going to be. But I liked it. Did you end up smooching a Potionomics? So many people are like, have you kissed Quinn? No. I'm certainly trying to. I'm doing my damnedest, guys. Gremlin playing hard to get. One of the conversations that I had with them in on a rank up, like, date sort of scenario. It's great because Sylvia, the character that you play, if you decide that you're going to be flirty, you are, like, unabashedly flirty, and it's so funny to me. Like, you go really hard at it, right? So I was in, like, a rank up, like, situation. And I'll try to be vague about it because any of you who want to play it, I don't want to, like, ruin the scene for you. But Sylvia, I was given the option to basically be like, I think you just wanted me to be alone with you. I think you just wanted this to be really romantic. And Gwen was like, do I seem like the sort of person that is not upfront about that shit? Go on.
You have to roll for the cats. We already rolled for humans and they got a 19. A 5. Unfortunate. The last couple of cat rolls have not been great. Unbothered. Finally, way to romance Quinn. Different Quinn. Yeah, I grabbed this screenshot for a tweet, but it's this character. Look at them. Just kiss Sylvia already. I had to reject half the characters romantically, but the flirty options are too good not to pick. There are specific characters where I've been like, absolutely not, and have not even once flirted with them. I do have 2 cats, Sherlock and Watson. I'm in love with a new Quinn. Sparkle, you gotta play Potionomics. Okay, what we're talking about? We're talking about Potionomics. There's so many characters that you can kiss in that game. Potionomics looks so fun. It is fun. We were just saying though that it would benefit so much from just letting you basically just free play that game, to just not what am I trying to say? Like a sandbox mode where you just make potions and you try to kiss people and that's it, you know? But the game itself, the outline is like the classic, you're left a farm, a store, a whatever, you come to get it, and then you find out you're in massive debt that's been handed down to you. You have to pay off the debt by being successful at running your farm business, whatever. And it's really cute, honestly. I think that they've done so much like smart stuff with it. The card aspect to it's a deck builder for part of it. And that aspect I think is done really, really well. This idea of like, you've never run a business before. And so all of these interesting characters that you meet have good advice for you on how to run your business. And that advice gets translated into cards that you can use in the customer service aspect. I think all of that is really smart, and it works super well and is super fun. But yeah, just the stress of like doing the competitions. Not everybody's gonna enjoy that, and plenty of people have said that they don't enjoy that. They want to play the game so bad because it's got such a good like vibe, you know, and the characters are great, and you know, all of this. But specifically the crunch, like you have 10 days to make these perfect potions or it's game over, is not fun for everybody. And it's only minorly fun to me, to be honest. Make potions and try to kiss people. The American dream. It is. It is the American dream. Yeah. Oh my God. Potion likes. We've had a lot of potion likes come out recently. was trying to speed run buying it. PayPal's giving me an error. No! We're off the Pilgrim games for November. The card game bit is more fun than making the potions. If you make perfect potions, you play the fun bit less. Yeah, I actually really enjoy the like selling potions part. The whole like the card game part I think is so fun. And if there was an endless mode, so to speak, of the game that's a bit more like Zen, it would give you the time to like max out your relationship with every character, get all of the cards, make your perfect deck. It's a single player game. Who gives a shit, right? Like, I think that would be great. I think that would be super fun. Another easy fix is no game over. You just try again next week. Yeah, they'd have to like adjust the whole storyline for that, which I think is fine, you know, to make it so that it's like, yeah, there's just constant potion competitions going on in this town. Like, fine, who gives a shit? Yeah, every week there's a potion competition. Great. Sounds good. Yeah, I think that would be fine too. They're different potion competition leagues. Yeah. Why not? But they need to not change the like cathedral. Oh my god, what's the word I'm looking for? Where they like host the competition. They need to not change how hype that is though. Coliseum, that's the word that I was looking for. When you show up to the Coliseum, it doesn't matter that this competition happens every week. The Coliseum is still packed with people. It's their equivalent of Sunday Mass. Yeah. Yeah, maybe if it was like... I don't know. Like, I almost... The easiest fix is remove the countdown and make you able to go to the competition once you think you're ready. I mean, that, like, yeah, that sounds the best for, like, player enjoyment, but I think it does create a disconnect story-wise. Because in real life, that's not how that works. You know, if there's a competition, it happens on a certain day. So, like... Hi. I almost feel like it would be fine to set it up sort of like it's not real life. I know. It doesn't mean that people won't poke holes in all of that. Like I don't see why it can't just be like a farm sim where they're like on these specific days of the year this happens. I don't know. But if they're getting this much feedback, like they obviously put so much care and love into the characters and their stories and all of this stuff. If they're getting this much feedback that's like, this is what we want, I would be shocked if they didn't do it. Easy mode is your uncle just leaves you a ton of cash instead of debt. That would be great, yeah. That would also, I think, dramatically change the story. But, you know, it's whatever. What if you're going to competitions to get the upgraded license rankings? I think that would make sense. That would totally make sense. You make the potions, and when you're ready, you take them to, like, I don't know, Potion Academy. I don't know, the potion government. And then you say, look at these cool potions I made. And then they go, nice. And then they stamp your thing. I think that would be super simple as an option. But again, there are so many. They would have to change so much about the story. Like, I've only done 2 competitions, but with each of those 2, something like there's been a big result in terms of like characters and what they're doing in the world and stuff. So I don't think that they're going to ever make a change that's that big. I think that would have been a good option, but I don't think that that's going to wind up happening, you know? Yeah, I think the best option is story mode or endless mode. But again, like, in story mode, as the story progresses, you unlock characters, right? The number of characters that I knew before the first competition and the number of characters that I knew by the second competition, there's a shit ton of them, right? And they show up at specific moments in the story. So, like, how do you do that with endless mode? Is just everybody available? Then you don't care as much about them being there. I don't know. We'll see. What you doing? Hey, what you doing? What's up? You okay? Really? Are you alright? You're looking in the middle distance. You have a lot to think about. Have you guys seen that video of that old cat that's just on a roof in a downpour? And their owner's like, come in. Please come in. Please come inside. And the cat's just sitting there in the rain, just staring at them like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it. It's very funny. And all of the comments were like, please tell me they're inside now. Endless after the main story would be good. I mean, I think that should be the way that it is anyway. Not to keep harping on this game. It's because I care. I really enjoy the game. I want it to be the best it can be, you know. I'm shocked that there isn't an endless mode after you've beaten the last competition. That seems like a huge oversight. What if I don't have enough time to kiss somebody? What, I'm supposed to start all over? Absolutely not. Hi, Beeper. Bye, Beeper. Kissing is the main point. It is. I won't be taking questions. What if I want to kiss everyone? I have no idea. I don't know how characters behave if you're trying to kiss more than one person. I don't know how poly friendly this game is. But I'm literally only trying to kiss one person, and it's taking me a very long time. I saw someone complain you can't be poly. What happens? I would love to know what happens. Say that I managed to kiss Quinn finally. If Quinn's into that and wants to be kissed, right? Say that I managed to kiss Quinn finally. And then I was like, but also, Saffron's pretty cute. Would Saffron be like, hold up. Absolutely not. Yeah. Or is it like, maybe I don't want to say that. I know there are a couple people in here who have just started Hades recently. Remember when Dodger refused to engage with characters in Boyfriend Dungeon and couldn't progress? I do remember that. I tried to ignore a boy in Boyfriend Dungeon because he was a shit kid, and then the game literally wouldn't let me progress. Unreal. Yeah. Not letting us ghost people. Yeah, what's that all about? That dude was toxic, dude. I didn't want to go talk to him anymore. But the game was like, you have to. He's a sword. He's a sword. You have to talk to all the sword boys. Nice. I just heard my kid yell about something. Perfect. She's still awake. Good job. Good job, Clarky. I miss when YouTube was overflooding with dating sim playthroughs. I was saying to Sam, because I was talking about this game with him, and he was like, are you getting good like viewer numbers on that? I was like, yeah, I always get good view numbers on streams and videos where I do all of the voices, for sure, always. It's just exhausting. It's just really exhausting to do all the voices in a game. That's all. That's like really the big sticking point for me, is the likelihood that my throat's gonna hurt later, pretty high. And the likelihood that I'm going to be like twice as tired as I normally am when I stream, pretty high. But they're fun. They are super fun, and everybody always enjoys them, so I should do it more. I need to come up with like a throat coat regimen when I decide to play a game where I do the voices. Pre-stream vocal exercises, yeah. And have like a nice, you know, ginger lemon honey thing. Poor Tomato doing frog detective with COVID. Does Tomato have COVID right now? Oh man, poor dude. Da, 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 da. Oh man, hope he feels better. Gasped IRL about what? Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I'm the Slayer's voice in the Monster Prom games. Aravi. So a new Monster Prom game came out. Monster Road Trip. And I got to reprise my role. I love Aravi. Oh, thank you. I also love Aravi. Oh, thank you. That's a really old picture, a super old picture. And they were like, "What picture do you want on your like social media thing?" And I was like, oh, "I want this old broody picture I have of me." Which character is it? Here, I'll show you the thingy. Where is it? Yay! That's Aravi. She's the monster slayer in the first game, if you only played the first game. But she's become like a major character, which is sick. I forget you do the voice until I hear it. Yeah, I think it's very obviously me. Once you know it's me, I think it's pretty obviously me. Thank you, Sparkle. Yeah, I think that it's nice too. It's a very different gameplay than the other games. Yes, it is getting cold. I love it. Oh my gosh. Oh, when starting Monster Camp? Would you like to do more VA stuff? I would like to do more VA stuff, yeah. We had to do what's called a Taft-Hartley for me to be in this game because they hire union now and I'm not in the union. So I was talking with Octo about the like pros and cons of being in the union. Because I was like, I don't do voice acting very often, you know? So I don't know that it makes sense to be in the union. And he was like, yeah, it's very expensive to be in the union, so it kind of depends. Hi, Bubby, where are you going? Downstairs? To eat food, huh? Gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna be finishing up here in a minute, and then we can all hang out, okay? Have I played the Yogg? God, why does that sound so familiar? Wait a second. This sounds so familiar, but I don't know if I played it. God, did we play this? This looks so similar to, was the game where you're a traveling merchant and you travel around? Oh my god. Yes, the caravan game where you have cards. It's a card game. I can't remember. It was very story heavy. No, not Card Shark. Signs of the Sojourner, that sounds right. Yes, that's the one. I loved that game. What a good game. There've been a lot of good games. Yeah, I've been invited onto the server. I don't know how to set it up, so I'll have to figure that out probably tonight because I don't have a stream or anything. And I told Summer that I wanted to... Apparently you can be a mushroom person. So, you know, I'm nothing if not consistent. So Sam was like, you can be a little mushroom person. You can wear a little mushroom hat. Hi, darling. You okay? Summer really wants it. Yeah, I was like, can I be a mushroom farmer? And Summer was like, I need mushrooms all the time. You can be a mushroom farmer. Do you want to be my mushroom farmer? I was like, yeah, sure. So. Yeah, anytime I tune into somebody playing, they're literally just hanging around, like, shooting the shit with people, so... Because, yeah, I kept being like, I don't give a shit about Minecraft. I don't really enjoy Minecraft most of the time. But... yeah, it looks... to be honest, it looks like for the most part people aren't playing Minecraft, you know? Yes, I would be joining the Smalls. But I don't think that that's super surprising. I've heard about the Smalls versus Talls feud, but I'm too scared to ask why it exists. All I know is that a bunch of my friends are itty-bitty people who live inside of a mountain and are developing chemical warfare. And then Sam lives on an island with all of the VTubers called Gay Island. That is the extent of what I know about how this server works. So... That's about the gist, yeah. VTuber Valley, it's on Rainbow Beach. I love it. I thought you would join the Talls. The Smalls are the belligerents, but the Smalls live next to the mushrooms in the dark. I want to just farm mushrooms and chill in the dark. The Talls started it and the Smalls are going to finish it. Oh, the other thing I know is that Sam is the tallest character on the server. Clarky. Yeah, baby. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm about to wrap up. Do you want me to come help you? Okay, I'll be there in just a sec. The dolls didn't start it, the smalls started it. I'm not part of it yet, guys. I feel like I'm honestly surprised when people are under 6 foot at this point. I know too many people who are like, oh my God, wait, have you guys seen the video? Did I talk about this yesterday? Have you guys seen the video where somebody goes up to people with a microphone and is like, how tall are you? And all the guys are like, oh, I'm like 6'1". And then they'll go, cool, can we check? And they look so uncomfortable. Do you mind if we check really quick? And almost every single time they are not as tall as they said they were. It's amazing. It's so funny. There's ladybird mounts. That's fun. Sam's like a monster hunter, monster wrangler character, something. Yeah, I have no idea. Look, everybody that's 6 foot or taller looks exactly the same to me. You can tell me that you're 6'6", and I'll be like, that seems right. I had a robot told me that I'm 5 foot. So unless I've grown since having Clarky, which I might have. Unless I've grown since having Clarky, I'm 5 foot. Yeah, one of those things that you walk into and it scans your body. They had one at the gym that we used to go to. So I walked in and it scanned my body and it said I was 5 foot exactly. So... yeah, I had never seen one either. Alrighty. Okay, let's wrap up, guys. Maybe I'll play some Minecraft tonight. Who knows? But thank you all for watching Saturday Morning Dooger. I'm gonna go be a mama. Tales with Haggis said, much love to my amazing project team helping me plan our first convention together. We've come far, we have far to go still, and I'm so happy and thankful to have them along for the journey. Oh man, I can't imagine how intense it is to plan a convention. Goodness gracious. Raid leader is open if anybody would like to suggest somebody. And in the meantime, Thank you so much to True Heart for the 81 months, Ditto Asher for the 11, Chrissy for the 94, Endeavor for the 66, Ali Rose for the 27, Zarabus for the 21, Red Entropy for the 10, Nick of Time for the 54, Weird Uncle J for the 75, Red Orchid for the 78, Xander Prime for the 42, Jay Pretorius for the 58, Kiera for the 50, Colonel Kisling for the 20, Mithril Spade for the 21, Cartman for the 49, Deadeye Knight for the 5, Insaden for the 76, Dilettante for the 21, Kahor for the 4, Boxa for the 92, Brahm for the 23, and GK Gamer Fan for the 62. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. No raid leader, so I will find us someone. Oh, speaking of, it looks like Arix is playing on the Minecraft server right now. So let's go say hi to Arix. It's been forever since we've been able to raid him. Go say hi, spread love, spread joy. Next thing that I'm doing this weekend is Godforged. That's tomorrow night. And Monday will be my next normal stream. So see you there. Take care of yourselves and bye-bye. That's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Bye!